When it comes to light sport aircraft, many pilots share the same understanding. They're simple, they're easy to fly, but they are slow. So, what if there was a plane that offered the best of both worlds? The simplicity and ease of a light sport aircraft, but with the power to reach much higher speeds. That's what a hang glider manufacturer from Slovenia thought at the end of '90s, coming up with a plane that combines a wing from a glider, cruise speed on par with the $500,000 Cirrus SR-22, and range comparable to that of a big ol' Cessna Skylane. In this video, we review a record-breaking Pipistrel Virus SW. Initially, Pipistrel produced only powered hang gliders, designed by Ivo Boscarol, who produced experimental ultralight trikes with a group of his friends as a private enterprise starting in the mid-1980s. The first serially built ultralight trike, the Basic, was built in 1989, so the company counts this as the official beginning of Pipistrel. 32 kits and assembled versions of the Basic were sold. Later, the Plus was added to the line in 1990, the Spider in 1992, and only after that, the company was officially registered, with Vida Lorbeck as the first manager. During the company's first 10 years in operation, the trike models were exported to more than 30 countries in Europe and Africa, with almost 600 units produced. In the mid-90s, when composite materials became more widely used, the company moved from the production of powered hang gliders to full-size gliders, both powered and conventional. One of the early models, the Sinus, was the first serially built powered glider made out of composite materials. Since Virus shares significant part of design with Sinus, let's talk a bit about the plane that started it all. The primary design philosophy behind the Sinus was to combine an ultralight fuselage, a light but robust engine, and a large wing usually seen on gliders, and I mean really large. The Sinus wingspan was 15 meters, giving it an exceptional glide ratio of 27:1. This means that in ideal conditions, the Sinus can glide 27 meters forward for every meter it descends. For comparison, a conventional light sport aircraft usually has a glide ratio of around 10:1. To me, the Sinus was much more of a motorized glider than a light sport aircraft, as it definitely lacked the sportiness. With a cruise speed of 120 miles or 200 kilometers per hour and 60 liters or 16 gallons of fuel on board, it was capable of a range around 750 miles or 1,200 kilometers. Great range, but pretty slow. In response to the rapidly growing LSA market in the late 90s, Pipistrel responded with the Virus, adding a touch of sportiness to their Sinus model. So let's dive deeper to see what sets the Virus apart of the Sinus, and also many other light sport aircrafts. And before we do so, I would like to add that for this video, we are focusing on the current model, Virus SV, which stands for short wing. This model tends to be faster than the original Virus. Starting with its dimensions, the Virus SV is a compact aircraft, measuring 6.5 meters or 21.8 feet in length, with a wingspan of 10.7 meters or 35 feet. Despite its modest size, the Virus SV offers a spacious cockpit designed for the comfort of the pilot and passenger. Much like Sinus and many LSAs, the fuselage of the Virus is constructed using a mix of carbon fiber, Kevlar, and glass fiber. The use of composites allows the Virus to have a strong, durable fuselage, while keeping the overall weight of the aircraft low. However, there are many things that Virus adopted from the glider world. The construction and features of the wing share many similarities with Sinus and other motorized and non-motorized gliders. One of the distinct features is glider speed brakes, which are small things that extend vertically from the surface of the wing. They are usually extended during landings and add a lot of drag to help reduce the speed and lift of the wing. Another feature of the wing, which can usually be found on big commercial jets or gliders, is winglets. Virus features downturned winglets to further improve its aerodynamics. Now where it really stands out, performance. The numbers below are the reason Virus holds numerous records in aviation. Under the hood, the Virus SV can be powered by one of 3 modifications of the trusty Rotax 912. Choose between an 80 horsepower UL and 100 horsepower ULS and ULIS engines. Let's pick a middle option, we ain't going slow on this one. While 912 UL has a bit lower consumption, averaging at 800 feet, you are looking at about 4 gallons or 15 liters per hour with any of these engines. Speaking of fuel, the Virus SV offers a range of fuel capacity options. The standard version has a 100-liter or 26-gallon tank, but for those seeking a longer range, the aircraft can be outfitted with larger tanks. And by larger, I mean up to 2 times larger, or for the long-wing version, even up to an incredible 300 liters or 79 gallons. And that's for a plane with an empty weight of around 300 kilograms or 660 pounds. This incredible fuel capacity combined with a 100 horsepower Rotax with a variable pitch prop gives a range that truly sets Virus apart from any other LSA. You can do 900 miles in this small plane. It's around 1,500 kilometers. Isn't this amazing? This extensive range allows for significant flights without the need for refueling, making the Virus a highly efficient choice for long-distance travel in the light sport aircraft category. But there is no miracle, and you won't be able to do this distance flying maximum speed. But some say, if you are lucky and the wind picks you up, you can even do 2,000 kilometers on SV. But wait, that's SV. Remember, shorter wing. Pipistrel claims that the long-wing Virus, with 80 horsepower 912 UL and a 300-liter tank, is capable of 3,700 miles, or around 6,000 kilometers. Let's take a moment to realize that, purely technically, this is a transatlantic New York to London flight. No surprise that this plane holds many records and was flown around the world. But let's get back to the short-wing Virus. In exchange for a bit less range, this bird is capable of a comfortable cruise speed of 176 miles or 283 kilometers per hour. Pretty fast for LSA. The long-wing version, due to the increased drag from the larger wingspan, trades off a bit of speed for improved gliding performance and efficiency. And speaking about glide, even the short-wing Virus has an incredible 17:1 glide ratio, while other LSA typically have a ratio of 10:1. This high glide ratio means that in the unlikely event of an engine failure, you'll have plenty of options for a safe landing. This wing also allows for a pretty good climb rate of around 1,650 feet per minute, or 8.4 meters per second. Another absolute standout feature of this plane when compared to other LSA, ceiling. This plane, flown by Mateusz Lenarkic in 2012, climbed above Mount Everest. And just in case, that's 29,000 feet, or 9 kilometers. Well, that's an extreme situation of course, but Pipistrel claims that the max altitude is 22,000 feet, or 6.8 kilometers. Do you know any other LSA that can climb this high? Let me know in the comments. Well, pure numbers are fun, but what about real-world endurance? While Pipistrel claims 7 hours of endurance for the 80 horsepower version, to be honest, I don't know any pilot who would like to sit in a small plane for 7 hours. In terms of safety, Virus features the safety cockpit concept developed by Pipistrel. The entire cabin area is encased with energy-absorbing structures made from Kevlar fiber, much like a roll cage of a rally car. The Kevlar cage maintains the integrity of the cabin and makes it safe also in case of stronger impacts. Also, a full recovery BRS parachute comes standard in the new plane. In terms of the interior, it feels surprisingly spacious, even for larger pilots. The cabin features side-to-side seating with a glove box and pockets for small items. The new Virus comes equipped with a Dynon glass cockpit, and for an additional cost, Pipistrel offers a full autopilot, also by Dynon. Someone has to pay for all this amazing performance, right? So, a brand new Virus SV with advanced avionics will set you back around $140,000 US. But, like with many things we buy, as soon as the plane leaves the factory, it loses around 30% of its price. So, you can find a 2 to 3 year old plane for around 100 grand. And if you are looking for a slightly older plane, 5 to 8 year old planes can be bought for less than 60,000. Now, when we wrap up this video, let me know in the comments below whether you like this plane or not. But I must say that Virus SV represents a significant step forward in light sport aviation. Its numerous awards and records are a testament to its capabilities. But as always, the choice of aircraft should be based on your specific needs, capabilities, and budget. Fly safe, and until next time.